Do you remember when Visa cards first came out? You were used to paying with cash or with a check, and then a Visa came out. It was this weird payment system that you didn't understand. And she said, yeah, I remember that. Well, Bitcoin is just the next evolution of another payment system.
Brace yourself, Nakamoto was the foundation.
What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here, and today we have got Ethereum at $10,000 per coin. That is next year. That is the next bull rally. It might be towards the end of 2021 or the beginning of 2022 as Ethereum soars 10% overnight. Implications for Bitcoin. Since last Friday, Ethereum has increased by over 20% further, padding its 2020 gains. Ethereum has been one of the brightest stars in the current bull market for digital assets, gaining 261% in 2020 alone, compared to the 65% Bitcoin has gained this year. ETH went as high as $481.02 in just 24 hours. The principal driver for Ethereum's growth has been the enormous boom in decentralized finance, given the majority of the DeFi networks are built on top of the Ethereum platform. For example, the alphabet soup of hot tokens, Yearn Finance, Yam, and Sushi, just to name a few, have experienced a meteoric price increase of 107,761%. That is wow. And 446%, and finally 1,358% respectively. I mean, Yearn Finance, the price went way above 30k, right past BTC. Gains like that is just crazy. I mean, the DeFi sector has been exploding. Most importantly, the DeFi boom has accrued value to Ethereum via the greater developers' interest, building the next unicorn token on Ethereum rather than competitors. This dynamic can be visualized by the total value locked up on DeFi, which has dramatically increased from less than $1 billion to over $9 billion. DeFi was just $1 billion a few months ago. Now it is sitting at $9 billion. People has been jumping into this like crazy. Mr. Josh Olex, with a market analyst at Brave New Coin, notes that the dynamic is identical to the initial coin offerings in terms of organic demand driving Ethereum price. For example, in 2017, if you wanted to launch an ICO, all you needed to do is to buy Ethereum. To do so, similarly with DeFi tokens launches today. Thus, until the speculative frenzy for DeFi cools, and that's when the bust happens. You guessed it. ETH price could conceivably rise back to the 2017 levels easily. Additionally, former quant trader Kwayo Wang notes that since DeFi tokens are largely illiquid and traded on decentralized exchanges, with ETH as a trading pair, when speculators take profits, they sell DeFi tokens and then buy Ethereum, thus boosting the price immediately. The question for Bitcoin is whether DeFi can find a legitimate use case for synthetic BTC, WBTC for example, wrapped BTC, in a way to be compatible on the Ethereum blockchain. So this guy Kwayo Wang tweeted, "For my Bitcoin followers, I strongly recommend you to consider this." Why? Because the newly minted DeFi millionaires currently take profit in Ethereum, pushing the price of Ethereum up. If you want people to take profit in BTC, you need to create enough liquidity and mind share around synthetic BTCs or wrapped Bitcoin. So if so, then Bitcoin could begin to also benefit from the same feedback loop as Ethereum is doing right now. Thus, an additional boost to the price beyond its current store of value utilization. It is too early to state, but TVL trends of WBTC in 2020 suggest that this process is already underway. Thus, a potential boom for Bitcoin price could be in the making as long as the music continues to play for DeFi. An incredible article. With this momentum, DeFi could go past $20 billion by next year or even by the end of this year, because adding $1 billion every month, that is crazy. Gains that has never been seen before. I am not in the DeFi sector, just from the outside looking in. Some DeFi projects will make it, 90% of them just will fail. This is what happened back in 2017. People used ICOs. They were coming out from left and right, and thus boosting the price of Ethereum from $8 to $1,400. Imagine with these billions of dollars of DeFi tokens, if this was converted to ETH, as it will be. So if they sell all of these DeFi positions to buy Ethereum, the price of ETH right now sitting at $480 can skyrocket to 10K easily. So right now, Ethereum reaching $1,400 is just a matter of time. The next spike will go right past $1,400 and ETH could be settling at the $4,000 to the $5,000 mark. Next, we have got $27 million of the Sushi funds could disappear at the drop of a chief's hat. A research into Sushi wallets revealed that the admin that holds the keys for $27 million worth of tokens is just one guy. Analyst of hot DeFi protocol Sushi Swap smart contracts has revealed that as much as $27 million worth of the native token is in an admin's wallet that could be dumped without a warning. So the data analyst Adam Korchan took a deep dive into the administrative wallet structure of Sushi Swap, a protocol that has gained a lot of tractions lately and $1 billion of liquidity in the past few days. The analyst of the Uniswap clone emerged from a revelation by Twitter user that the developer's wallet has around $27 million worth of Sushi tokens. So this is what he said, that as far as I can tell, Sushi guys are sitting on $27 million worth of their own token that could be dumped or used to dump against the LP tokens. When I first looked through the contract, I assumed that the dev fund was going to a wallet that was locked by governance vote or time lock. But his analysis revealed that it is actually just a generic wallet that the anonymous Sushi Swap administrator, or Chief Nomi as he is known on Twitter, has the cryptographic keys for. This means that investors could potentially be dumped on without a single warning. So yeah, be extra cautious buying Sushi Swap, sitting on it. You may have some short-term gains, but yeah, the entirety of the coins, the majority of them are held by a single wallet and he controls the keys. So if you deposit, it's going into his wallet, and if he decides to dump on everybody one day, he makes the profit and everyone else is at a loss. So be extra cautious dealing with Sushi Swap. Lastly, we have got how the Bitcoin blockchain is being used to safeguard nuclear power stations. Nuclearis, a manufacturer of precision mechanical components for the nuclear industry, is using the Bitcoin blockchain to verify manufacturing blueprints as part of that make up nuclear power reactors. That is in Argentina. Read the article. This is amazing. Who would have thought that Bitcoin and the blockchain would come this far? We are being part of history and our technology is advancing. Long live the blockchain. And on that click, if you like the content, please don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto and I'm out.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Best performing asset in the last 10 years. True. Look into crypto, we need volunteers. No need to tiptoe, it won't disappear. Do your research, history made it clear.